Live from Baltimore, Maryland, another exciting game of NFL football. Thanks for joining us. Our game tonight looks like it should go right down to the wire, featuring two teams, each hunting for a win as the Philadelphia Eagles square off against the Baltimore Ravens.
It's tails.
He sends it off. And he gets the toss. Taylor makes the tackle at the 36-yard line. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. He goes to the left side. He did a nice job to come up with that ball.
That's the type of reception that sets all pros apart from other players.
Four linemen and three linebackers lined up defensively. Lewis gets the toss. Lewis gets the call on the rushing attempt.
Well, maybe not what they were looking for, but it sure beats getting brought down in the backfield.
With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Redmond hands it off. Fifth play of this drive. Lewis to carry it. Lewis was looking for some room on the ground.
A running attack that is consistent and effective will help the offense dictate the pace of the game.
The kick is up. And that kick is right on target. He sends this one toward the end zone. Gets rid of it. Lining up with their big set this time. to throw. Nickelback in this time. Using motion. McNair looking to pass. He did a nice job of breaking that pass play up.
He just stayed with the coverage, and he got his hand right in there.
Landetta gets the puck away. Four-man front this time. The Ravens using motion. Throws over to his right. Nickelback in this time. Redmond back to pass. Good defense shown on that play with the tip.
Whoa. And they're lucky that one fell incomplete. A lot of these tips get gobbled up by the defense.
The Ravens line up with three wide receivers. Throws over to his right. Stokely couldn't hang on.
And nothing is more disheartening to a quarterback than a drop pass.
Number 5 punts it away. Mitchell had some room, but he couldn't get that one block to let him go the distance.
One or two more blocks would have sprung him.
Staley, the deep back. Passes it. Staley did a nice job to come up with the ball.
A receiver that can make plays like that is a quarterback's best friend.
Four-man front this time. McNair with a man in motion. Passes it out to the left. Staley looked good on that reception.
The receiver has that ability to make even the toughest receptions look simple.
With two extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Tossing it to the middle. Nickelback in this time. Back to pass. Staley came up with a timely reception.
That's the kind of timing you can only get through repetition in practice.
They'll go from the I formation. They'll go with the run. He was looking for his blockers to do the job on that run.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. The ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
McCrary reaches the quarterback and hauls him down to the turf. It looks like 3 wideouts this time. Throwing. Landetta punts it away. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Thomas reaches the quarterback and hauls him down to the turf. And they're lining up with 3 wide. He's going to throw. Taylor catches the bullet for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes for first down.
So we've reached the end of the first quarter. We've got a close one underway with the Baltimore Ravens ahead of the Philadelphia Eagles. 3-0. Lewis is the deep back. Gets rid of it. The little lob doesn't find its intended target. They'll go from the I formation. Number 39 looking for a seam. So a gain of about 1. And this is the 5th play of this drive. Redmond, quick drop. Taylor found a seam in the defense and did a great job bringing the pass in.
This guy has hands of glue.
Lewis, the deep back. They'll go with the run. Seventh play of this drive. Redmond steps back. He had good awareness and got a finger on it.
Yeah, and all you have to do to make a guy miss is tip it so that the ball doesn't go where you expect it to go.
They line up in the I formation. Lewis gets the toss.
A good power back likes to dig in the field and rip it out. From all the dirt on those jerseys down there, I'd say that a lot of chugging and churning's been going on.
They line up in the I formation. Lewis looking for a seam. Three wide receivers. Lewis gets the toss. Four-man front this time. Fakes the handoff. Stokely made a difficult reception look easy.
Great play call, great pass, great reception. That play had it all.
Four linemen and three linebackers lined up defensively. Redmond, quick drop. And this is the 13th play of this drive. Lewis gets the toss. Didn't get much. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Redmond passing over to touchdown Ravens. The kick is up. And the extra point is good. He sends this one toward the end zone. Knifes right in there and brings down the quarterback. He's going to throw. The Eagles line up with three wide receivers. McNair back to throw. Landetta punts puts it away. Taylor had some room, but he couldn't get that one block to let him go the distance.
One or two more blocks would have sprung him.
And they're lining up with 3 wide. Redmond passes to the middle. The backs are lined up in an I. He tucks it away. So a gain of about 1. Nickelback in this time. Redmond looking to throw. Number 5 punts it away. The Eagles line up with 3 wide receivers. He gets the toss. They'll keep it on the ground.
The guy seems to get stronger every time he touches the ball.
Four-man front this time. With the toss. And he picks up about 4.
The Ravens take a timeout. 2 timeouts remaining.
They line up in the I formation. McNair tosses it out. And there's a flag on the play. Four-man front this time. Looking to the right.
First down.
McNair with 3 wide receivers. It's the pass off. Staley pulls him down at the 45-yard line. The defender was all over that one. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Redmond hands it off. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Taylor in motion. Redmond gets dropped. The Ravens line up with 3 wide receivers. It's the end of the second quarter with the score, Baltimore 10, Philadelphia 0. Melissa Stark has some news from the locker room for us.
I asked Coach Reed about any halftime adjustment. He told me that he can't remember a game where he was more frustrated with his players. He just didn't think that the concentration and effort that's required to win was apparent on the field in the first half. A few of his players mentioned that he had given quite an inspirational speech to the team in the locker room. And we'll see if that's enough to turn things around for them in the second half.
Thanks for that report, Melissa. Looking downfield. Mitchell makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. He did a nice job to bring that one in.
He just makes it look too easy out there.
Four-man front this time. Using motion. Gets rid of it. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Throws it out over to the left. Staley made a difficult reception look easy.
The quarterback will keep going to that guy if he keeps making catches like that.
Four-man front this time. The blitz is on. This is the 5th play of this drive. With the toss. That play picks up a few yards.
A running attack that is consistent and effective will help the offense dictate the pace of the game.
Staley lines up behind his fullback in the eye. And he gets the toss. Touchdown, Eagles. The kick is up. He kicks it off. Looking to throw. Great reception on that play, John.
That guy has some of the best hands in the league.
The Ravens line up with 3 wide receivers. Gets rid of it. And they're lining up with 3 wide. Redmond looking for something on the left. Big offensive play there, John.
A receiver that can make plays like that is a quarterback's best friend.
Lining up with their big set this time. Thomas knifes right in there and brings down the quarterback. Nickelback in this time. Redmond passes left. He picked up good yardage after making the catch.
And you talk about ability to trade after the catch, and that's what you mean. The ball gets there quickly and he makes the catch. But it's the vision to pick up good yardage after the catch that makes this a great play.
Lewis receives the handoff. And he picks up about 4. Number 5 gets the punt away. Trap brings him down at the 11-yard line. McNair with 3 wide receivers. Looking for something to the left. McNair with 3 wide receivers. McNair, quick drop. Thrash with the great reception.
He never hesitated. That's just great concentration and desire.
With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. McNair throws it over to his right. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. McNair passes to his left. A clutch reception on that play.
Yeah, if they keep making catches like that, this quarterback is going to get into quite a rhythm.
Dime backs into this play. McNair steps back. Sixth play of this drive. Landetta gets the punt away. Lewis, the deep back. Redmond hands it off. And they go with the defense with the run.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
Lewis lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Redmond tosses it out. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Baltimore Ravens ahead of the Philadelphia Eagles. 10-6. The Ravens line up with three wide receivers. Emmons got the quarterback. Number 5 gets the punt away. Four linemen and three linebackers lined up defensively. McNair, quick drop. The receiver displayed good hands bringing that one in.
When you make tough grabs like that, the other team really has to dig in there and play some tight coverage.
With the throw. Staley lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Dropping back. Landetta gets the punt away. They'll go from the I formation. Redmond tosses it out. And a pickup of about 2. Nickel back in this time. Redmond throws it over to his right. He makes a catch.
Yeah, if they keep making catches like that, this quarterback is going to get into quite a rhythm.
Four linemen and three linebackers lined up defensively. Redmond looking for his man on the left. He had good awareness and got a finger on it.
Yeah, and all you have to do to make a guy miss is tip it so that the ball doesn't go where you expect it to go.
Number 5 punts it away. Number 84 pulls him down at the 32-yard line. Mitchell had some room, but he couldn't get that one block to let him go the distance.
One or two more blocks would have sprung him.
The Eagles line up with three wide receivers. Gets the pass off. McNair overthrows the intended receiver.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run. But you don't want to lead him that much.
The Eagles line up with three wide receivers. Passing to his right. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. McNair gets dropped for a sack. Landetta gets the punt away. Four-man front this time. Redmond steps back. It looks as if he got a hand on that pass.
And he did a nice job of catching up with that one and breaking it up.
Nickel back in this time. Passing to his right. Great reception on that play, John.
That's a skill you just can't teach.
Four-man front this time. Redmond passes to his left. Nickel back in this time. He gets the carry. Lewis delivers the forearm. Was looking to break a big one on that play.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Redmond looking to pass. So he ends up overthrowing his target.
There was no way he was going to get to that one.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. Number 5 gets the punt away. Four-man front this time. Looking downfield. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Throws over to his right. McNabb with the overthrow.
There was no way he was going to get to that one.
With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Dropping back. The defender is there to make the play. Four linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. That play picks up a few yards.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
And they're lining up with 3 wide. Redmond tosses it out. And a pickup of about 2. Nickelback in this time. Redmond, quick drop. That lob pass falls incomplete.
He lobbed it up there, but no one got under it.
The kick is up. He gets the kick away. Mitchell moves in motion. And the quarterback is dropped.
takes a timeout. 2 timeouts remaining.
With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Throwing left. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Throwing left. Nice reception. That pass hit the receiver mid-stride.
A completed pass requires good communication between the quarterback and his receiver.
Timeout called on the offense. 1 timeout remaining.
Dime backs in for this play. Here comes the blitz. Baxter with the stop at the 30-yard line. Thrash found a seam in the defense and did a great job bringing the pass in.
When you make tough grabs like that, the other team really has to dig in there and play some tight coverage.
Man in motion. Looking to throw. The little lob doesn't find its intended target. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Looking to the right. That lob pass falls incomplete.
He lobbed it up there, but no one got under it.
With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Gets the pass off. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. He gets the kick away. Jones makes the tackle at the 26. Redmond looking to throw. The little lob doesn't find its intended target.
It's tails.
He sends it off. Jones with the tackle at the 29. Redmond looking to pass. Stokely looked good on that reception.
That guy has some of the best hands in the league.
The backs are lined up in an I. They'll run it. No, it's a fake. Redmond led him a bit too far.
And he has to be careful. Not only is that pass off target, but it's also a good way to get your receiver decked.
With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. He's going to throw. The Ravens line up with 3 wide receivers. Flag down. The Ravens line up with 3 wide receivers. Gets rid of it. The little lob doesn't find its intended target. Fifth play of this drive. Number 5 punts it away. Four-man front this time. Staley to carry it. Pickup of about 5. With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. They'll run it. No, it's a fake. Throws it. Mitchell showed his breakaway speed, gaining additional yardage after making that catch.
I'll tell you what, when you talk about dangerous receivers, well, that's what they mean. The most dangerous thing you can do after the catch is to stretch it into that kind of game.
Staley lines up behind his fullback in the I. He gets the carry. And they went with a run on that play.
That just goes to show you that the coach trusts the guy to hang on to the ball.
Three wide receivers. McNair tosses it out. No gain. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Baxter makes the tackle at the 20-yard line. Sixth play of this drive. The kick is up. And it sails right. No good. The Ravens line up with 3 wide receivers. He gets the toss. The Ravens line up with 3 wide receivers. Redmond passes to his left. Number 39 did a nice job getting to that ball.
That's the type of reception that sets all pros apart from other players.
He's going to throw. Nice completion. That pass at the receiver mid-stride.
The quarterback will keep going to that guy if he keeps making catches like that.
The Ravens line up with 3 wide receivers. Redmond passes it right. Number 5 punts it away. Lining up with their big set this time. He's looking to pass. Martin couldn't hang on.
And nothing is more disheartening to a quarterback than a drop pass.
They'll go from the I formation. McNair drops back. Staley showed great hands on that reception.
That's the type of catch that makes a highlight reel.
Nickelback in this time. With the carry. He was looking for some room on the ground.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
Landetta punts it away. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Looking to run it here. Barber records the stop at the 31. Redmond back to throw. He got a hand on it.
Yeah, you can tell by the way that thing just popped up there for grabs.
The Ravens line up with 3 wide receivers. He hits his receiver. Picture-perfect reception on that play.
Looks like someone might have blown their coverage on that one.
Number 5 punts it away. Mitchell had some room, but he couldn't get that one block to let him go the distance.
1 or 2 more blocks would have sprung him.
4-man front this time. Passes it. And it's caught. The receiver displayed good hands bringing that one in.
That's the kind of timing you can only get through repetition and practice.
Three wide receivers. McNair. Quick drop. Mitchell with the great reception.
Yeah, if they keep making catches like that, this quarterback is going to get into quite a rhythm.
Timeout called by the offense. No timeouts remaining.
McNair steps back. Touchdown, Eagles.